a gentleman, and first I contacted movers quoting online to get a quote, and they had a bunch of them call me back, and this guy told me he could pretty much do for what I had, for like $3,400 from St. Charles to Florida. So I was like, cool. Yeah, it's a long trip, and I knew it was going to cost me. And I said, well, my pod I was going to get, I could do for like 4,000, and I could do a U-Haul for this much. And he said 34.50, and I said, well, that's really cheap, So I'm figuring it's probably going to cost me a little more, right? Because I have a little more stuff than probably, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, but they're going to pack my stuff into the truck. They're going to unload it when they get here. Okay. So I was like, cool. So they come, I set up a date. They give me a 72-hour notice. They come and they pack the truck up. One guy and, three guys. One of them had a finger missing on the tip the day before, so he wasn't helping. But it was two guys that came in my house, and I had, I can tell you, I had a bedroom set, a couch, and a dresser, and then boxes, and kitchen table, 4 chairs, just anyway, not much, I knew I could fit it in like a 20-foot truck, at the most, I'd be fine. So he came up in a 26-foot box truck. Took him 3 hours, 2 guys to load it all up, right? And he kept saying, going to be $8,000, going to be $9,000. I said, no, it's not. It's not going to even fill that truck. It'll be fine. So he said, no, you got so many boxes, so much stuff. I said, well, I have a lot of boxes, but I have no furniture. I had sold all my furniture just about and had to rebuy it when I came down here. So he gets all done. He says, you owe $3,000. I said, $3,000, I already paid like $3,400. I said, how do I owe you more? He said, because you have filled up the truck. You got all these boxes. I said, no, I didn't. And he said, yes, you did. I said, well, anyway, needless to say, the truck's closed. And he says, we got your stuff. And I gave him the check, and off he drives. And he writes in his thing that I have a total of, which I got the contract here. He says I have a total of 1,950 square feet, or cubic feet, I'm sorry. And you can see it here, 1,950 cubic feet. Can you see that? Okay. And in a 26-foot box truck only holds, okay, because I talked to the guys, it holds 1,600 square foot, okay? It was 2/3 full, right? And so I called the salesman back, and I said, it's 2/3 full. There's no way I have 26 feet of space. I've moved 18 times in my life. I know, and I've always done it with U-Hauls. I know what I have. So he says, okay, that's not right. I need, I'll call my supervisor and I'll call you back. So now what I get a moving claims form. That's all and they won't take my calls. They don't do anything. It's moving claims form. You have to make a claim. And so I read the fine print because I'm going to make a claim, and they said you can make one claim for your move, and that's it. Well, I don't even have my stuff yet. Right? So that means anything broken or anything, I can't make any claim again. So I haven't made a claim yet, okay, because I got my stuff and I got pictures of it. So anyway, it took an extra 2 weeks to get my stuff. They were supposed to deliver it on the 10th. As you can see, I got it on Sunday, which was the 24th or 23rd. I'm not sure. Anyway, they finally showed up on Sunday with my stuff because they said, oh, the driver had an emergency. Oh, he had this. Oh, he had that. And it ends up being a whole different company besides Franklin that brings it out. And they bring it in a big trailer, which I have pictures of. And the trailer, he opens it up, and he said, your stuff is from here over, to here. And I said, okay. So, and then when it's all done, I took a picture, I had him put my tape measure in there. Of course, they don't let you in the truck or anything. And I asked him, I said, well, how much you think? He said, and I measured, it was 10 foot into his truck, okay? He said, oh, you got about 900 cubic feet here. I said, I got 900 cubic feet. I said, where's my, 1,050 cubic feet of stuff? He said, well, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I just know, you got to pay me another $3,000 for this delivery. So in total, for this delivery of my, 20-foot, should have been 20-foot truck full of stuff, ended up costing me $8,095 on this stupid thing. And my original quote for my 20-foot truck was $3,450.